double jump. I don't know whether that was Daraki or like a whatever, but yeah, there's all sorts of difficult stuff. Sometimes you get a true Daraki or a not true Daraki. Like, it's too nerdy for me to talk about right now. No one cares. But fancy stuff.
I'm sure someone does, man.
Also straight in. Both the red team on the side platform.
These Foxes are just going to get comboed.
Yeah.
Like, combo food if they don't play well.
Yeah, I think the Foxes in this matchup, you have to be really respectful of when Peach and Sheik are at low percent. Because, like, if you just run in it, you think, oh, okay, this is an opening. My teammates hit him. You run in and try and nair as well. You get nair traded, or you get...
Slick.
So, okay.
Slick.
Enough talking about that. This has gone nuts. Red team has just gone off on a tear. 2 real quick stocks. And... looks like it might be Curtains for Ice again. Oh, man. Target selection there from VA, you see. He puts it down there at 1 Fox. This is actually destruction. What's happening right now?
I don't know. Like, Prof and Ice are just not being, they're just not being in sync. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, definitely.
They're just falling for like these bad trades. And I feel like the red team's just converting way better off these trades than the other.
Yeah, this is one of the things, like, the blue team kind of have to work for their kills, right? You have to get them up to the percent so you can do an up smash or something like that, or up throw up air.
Oh my, this is...
We offer track for like a 6 stock or a 7 stock here.
Oh my goodness. Against Ice and Prof, the favourite's probably to win.
Yeah, definitely, I would say. But yeah, as I was saying, you kind of have to build up the percent, play honestly, and just like, you know, whereas the red team can just play dishonestly, you know, get a kill at 0, and just do anything to you.
Both these characters are incredibly good at ledge guard and Fox.
Yeah, and it's especially when they're combined.
Yeah.
It's really easy for, like, you know, use the turnip or a needle to cover like one of the options and the other options there. Oh, yeah, R23 goes off the suicide there. Oh, managed to recover anyway. That's pretty insane.
R23 in disbelief right there.
Yeah.
He was just like, what?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Oh my, I think...
Yeah, that's
R23 went for a cheeky
kill
then.
Why not, you know? Like,
they're ahead.
Ice gets the air dodge in, but he just doesn't get punished that much. Oh, and you see the weak nair.
Yeah, that was...
So saying, oh, do you want to hit him? Yeah. Because this is the thing, right? If you get hit by that nair in your Peach, it's like no biggie. If you get hit by that nair in your Fox, you're off stage. It doesn't matter that you're at 0%, you're off stage, you know? It's still dead. Oh, insane DI there from Ice. Allowing him to side B straight back to the edge. Goes over to try and save Prof.
Do you think?
Okay, so let's talk about this series, right? So it was lost track for like a 6 or 7 stock, and now it's only a 3.
Yeah.
So do you reckon the red team kind of dropped the ball a little bit, or kind of like comfortable in their lead, or do you think that the blue team were like, hang on?
I think they realized they just were going to use their advantage to like do stupid gimps, and then they just caught onto that and they're like, no, we are really good players. You can't just do that stuff to us.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think there's going to be probably Pokemon. I can imagine Pokemon.
Yeah, so this is that crazy thing, and he gets shine from R23.
And he's like, oh,
then
R23's face. Oh no, that's
it's
that was the replay.
Yeah, it wasn't the replay cam, but yeah, no, it was.
You only had one hand on the control at that point as well.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. Is that? Yeah, he does go for the Sheik. I think they're just worried about the Fox getting punished too hard. And I assume after they tried this air, they must have spoken about it, you know, it must have been in the back of their minds.
I mean, VA answered the contract.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely well versed in this match.
Yeah, certainly. I just think like the doubles dynamic changes a lot. Like when you watch Peach Sheik in singles, it's like a really calculated matchup. You're fighting for your percent, you're trading hits. But like in doubles, it's less about that. I think it's more about not getting just absolutely, you know, destroyed.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did that happen? Prof just up smashed VA, right, but then Ice died. So I think VA must have got saved by a weaker move, and then the hitbox must have lasted a bit longer, and then collided with the Ice or something.
My brain was just not ready for that.
Yeah, don't want to call it bad luck, but definitely unfortunate for the, blue team.
We take those.
Yeah.
We take those.
Yeah, no. Because, like, for those of you who might not know about this, like, just to give a bit of context here for the sort of individual skill, or like the singles level skill of these players, like, you got Prof and Ice, these are like insane European elite players. And then you got VA. Fourth and third in Europe, right. Then you got VA, who's been showing to sort of be around that level, like sort of challenging them. Then you got R23, who's sort of like top 50 Europe, you know. He's still a great player, excellent in the UK, but isn't in the same elite, but they're managing to keep up and even stay in the lead against this blue team here.
I'm surprised Ice actually went Sheik here. Yeah. I know, I feel like if they went to Pokemon, they should have just stayed Double Fox.
I understand what you're saying, but I honestly think like part of the strength of this Peach Sheik team, what reason why it's so popular and why Armada's had so much success with Android and MTK, is just that it absolutely destroys Fox. Like, and I think it absolutely destroys Double Fox.
Really?
Yeah, but I think this team's really weak against like Jigglypuff teams.
Yeah.
Like, and I think you saw even Westworld goes to the Captain Falcon. Yeah. It's like you're able to get the knees, which get you the kills quickly. You know, you're not worried about getting just absolutely demolished. You can get real combo started. But like Peach Sheik just really just kind of goes to town on Fox, I believe. That's cool. Ooh. Oh. If this is a kill, this might be even. Gets 60% on R23. Pretty good teams combo.
No more crouch cancelling.
That was really nice from Prof there. Goes out, pulls out a double from R23, and then says, oh, VA, you want to help him? Nah. Have some of this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty smart double stuff there, just a little thing. He sees Ice has R3 in a grab, so he just shields. Because when the people do a throw, they put out a hitbox during the throw animation. So he just shields it, then nares afterwards, after his teammates have been thrown out of there. And we're suddenly back to even now. Prof off stage though, Ice as well. Though, real high percent on the red team. I think the red team needs to form up now, because if Prof gets either one of them, like, there's real worry they'll die. Prof off stage now, though.
Oh, no. Oh, there's a Zelda. Where did she come from?
Yeah, get a transform back now, but is that time to kill Prof? Trade puts him off stage, and this is a really tense situation for both teams. Insane tech there from VA.
He's still got another stop.
Yeah, yeah, but if it's just if R23 dies now, then
is he gonna come back?
Yeah, I think so. No, yeah. I think it was more like if he was able to survive that, R23 would have gone for a take it, but given that that's not the case. Ooh, Ice playing with fire. So pun intended, but honestly, you're gonna go right in against VA there.
Oh!
Has he got it? Oh my fast balls with Prof. Just reset back to that same situation. Gets crouch cancel and kills Ice. Prof's off the stage, and VA goes for it. Up B saves him. Oh, pop-offs there from the red team. VA and R23 happy, patting himself on the shoulders.
Ice does not look happy, man.
No.
Look how happy the red team are.
Yeah, I know. I think
and they should be, man. They should be.
Yeah, he basically gets crouch cancel, that's what it is, and then this nice nair from VA. And he's like, he's happy to go for this because he knows Prof's is such high percent. No DI is going to save him.
They go straight back.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a 3-0?
I don't expect so, because honestly, I think that game could have definitely gone either way. I mean, like, they literally had a 2v1 at the end, you know? And like, with just a few, one situation could have changed it, would have changed the whole game, basically.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yes, you see, like, this first game, you know, blue team taking the stock leads on both sides, and I think they're getting too separated. Because if you just saw on the right, R3 is getting kind of rinse repeat edge guarded by Ice, and on the left, Prof and VA having a little scuffle as well.
Oh man. Ice just somehow wriggles his way back on.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like R23 dropped down, did a fair to cover that, but Ice just rolled out of there just before. For those of you who don't know, by the way, rolling, like, it's the best thing in the world in doubles, basically. It's secretly amazing in singles, but like people cover it because it is so good. But like in doubles, it's just you can't cover it as much because your teammate's there, or it's just like a more hectic situation. So if you're able to roll into the middle of the stage, it's just like gonna be a huge swing. Yeah, the grass transformation.
Nice call from R23 then.
The grass transformation helped Prof survive there, going to the top platform that isn't normally there. But then he gets picked up in the end anyway. And you know, red team are kind of bringing it back.
Yeah. They're just looking for more scuffles. And like R23 trying to make another scuffle, but Prof was just like, no, I'm just going to wait for you to down smash.
Yeah. Ice just applying enough pressure to force R23 into an action. And then Prof's just waiting just outside, ready to come in with a punish.
Oh, man.
Nice narrow shield there from Ice, kind of like.
I like it. Ice just threw him off, and then he realized VA was coming, so he's just like, okay. I'm just gonna, you can deal with that. Yeah. You can lose stage control.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Yeah. It's one of the things in this matchup, especially when you have a chance to edge guard people if playing against Fox teams. Like, we we were earlier. Like, sometimes it can be way worth sacrificing a bit of percent if you get a stage positioning and it allows you to set up an edge guard. Ooh, crispy ledge down there from Prof. Yeah, the red team, you know, looking like it might get beaten fairly significantly here.
I know. Do you think they're going to go to Dreamland next?
Possibly, though it does run the risk of, you know, getting split up too much.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I mean, if he went on to stage, he's probably going to die anyway. Maybe.
Yeah, okay, so I always like, after doubles, looking at what the two teams say to each other, and I was just watching VA there, and his face just said, no, we're going to win anyway. Like, it wasn't, like, confident, but it was like, okay, all right, there was a few mistakes that I made there, and it's like, if we hadn't made those mistakes, we would have been able to swing the game. Kind of like, you know, confident, realizing that he hasn't played perfectly so far, but is able to make a few adaptations. Yeah, I think they just want the hectic, cramped nature of the stage.
Of course.
See, look at that down smash. You know, it's the
whole
was
already on stage. That's crazy.
It's like, where are you gonna go? Like, seriously.
Oh my.
And whenever there's a scramble like this, it is the red team the advantage.
Yes.
It's Sheik Peach's advantage, not the Penapid.
Prof's dead.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like the kind of only slight solace that Prof has is that top platform. You saw him just sit on there for a little bit, but it's still not that far out of reach, and she can still poke at it quite easily. That being said,
Fox still kills off the top, yeah.
Yeah, blue team kind of establishing their lead. Ooh. Prof crouch cancel. Oh
my goodness.
That was nuts. So what's that? 2 hits of the down smash, and then a Sheik perf, and then a forward air. Insane.
I mean, it's still kind of. Oh, it's not even anymore, but. I mean, Ice hasn't lost a stock yet.
Yeah.
He's just.
He's
running away.
And I think VA is hunting for him a little bit too much.
Yeah. And he's just left R23 to.
Yeah, 10 with Prof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I wonder if there's a bit of overconfidence potentially from VA. I don't want to call it that, but you know, maybe thinking, oh, I've got Prof here, I can contend with him. I beat him the other day, you know, saying, oh, because I have this, I'll take this situation now, rather than going, oh, okay, I'll go and help out my teammate, which is the strategy that they usually want to be going for.
I mean, this is still kind of close.
Yeah, it is definitely still close. Like
anything can happen.
It's just a bit of percent. And it's like, you know, Prof stock can just disappear. They've been doing pretty good work. See, like, R23 did it forward air, and then, like, it got cancelled. The lag of it got cancelled by HRB. It's pretty interesting. VA just evading the up air.
Oh, I was expecting something there from VA.
Yeah, that was a great save from Ice. Red team being quite patient, forcing their way back into the middle. And, you know, they cleaned up that Prof stock. And they still haven't lost theirs, well, finally. But
commentators could.
Yeah, but this is much more even than it was like one stock ago. You know, the percent deficit was much larger. The red team just shrunk the gap.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Nuts. It's just Peach, you know, putting in that work.
Oh,
an air dodge from VA. He looks frustrated
that
with himself.
Sucks.
Yeah,
he just saw Ice just camping. He was like, I might as well just go for Prof.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's definitely the right approach. Oh. Yeah, but no, they got him in the 2v1 combo. Yeah, Prof got hit by that forward air, the forward throw the first time, so let's learn from that.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
These matches have been crazy.
Yeah, it's the same sort of look from VA.
Yeah.
You know, just the quiet reassurance.
You know,
I SD'd at the end, you saw it, you know.
Yeah, we could do
none of that again.
Over to Dreamland.
Maybe they're thinking, you know, sometimes
they can still get the trades, I guess, and they'll live longer.
Sometimes when you're playing a team, you can't tell whether you want to go big or small. Yeah. Like, they tried small, it didn't work out, so now they're going to try big. I think they realized that Prof was like a little bit wise to their tricks, you know. And like going for the sort of the cluster approach just wasn't working.
Oh man, unfortunately R23 couldn't cover like everyone trying to get above VA.
Yeah, no, this has been a really much more honest doubles game, right? Than if you compare it to the first. We're talking about this honesty, dishonesty. They've both just been fighting each other, you know, and they've all got to 100% all at the same time. That's a real sign of how evenly matched the teams are. It's really in these these situations where someone like Prof comes back with a fresh dog, where an advantage is sort of gained. You can actually start building up some real percent there, and then when you respawn, you've actually got something to work with.
Prof just stood there and just waited for the roll.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, it goes low and gets hit by the flames.
I mean, it's alright still.
Yeah.
Right.
No, VA survives that up till, fortunately. Dreamland working as their favourite in this instance.
I think Dreamland's a good pick.
Yeah. I mean, they have the advantage on the small stage of the crap nature and their big hitboxes, but they also just have the survivability on the big stage, which can't be overlooked.
I mean, they were surviving for so long on Yoshi's anyway.
Yeah. And I think on Yoshi's, they saw Ice was pretty willing to camp.
Yeah.
And on this stage, it kind of punishes you if you camp because you're further away from
it's
your
so
teammate.
big, yeah.
Exactly. And you saw that just then. Ice was on 150% and they got a kill on Prof.
Oh, that's a dead Prof.
Oh, yeah, finds the forward there.
Oh my.
Lots of percent on Ice as well.
The C-sticks are being hit downwards. That is.
Yeah. No, we're going to have to see some kind of magic here from Prof and Ice if they want to come back in this.
Only 2 stocks ahead, but.
Yeah. Oh, nice little 1-2 there. VA's going to have to drill here or something. Yeah. Ooh,
you know, I think that was actually a good shout. I think R23 wasn't gonna die, and it's probably just good to not get
no, definitely. These guys are happy to hit each other with a small hit, take some percent if it benefits them in the long run.
R23 is still he went for the tricky up B.
Yeah, that's twice. You saw it in the Pokemon Stadium game as well. Prof punishing the down smash in the 1v2, you know.
Yeah.
Just waiting for them to panic down smash basically, and then coming in with a down smash. And that's.
Is that dead Ice?
Yeah, it is. Prof's trying to camp on the top platform. Yeah, manages to stay alive.
No, he's got no jump.
There, fishes him out. Sniffs out the ledge though. Ice is getting really punished by some of his crouch cancels, honestly. He's trying to find back airs to get some percent on the peach. VA's just saying, no, down on both sticks.
He does not know about the crouch.
I mean, it's the oldest trick in the book, but if it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
Exactly.
This is that same situation. The red team really want to get a kill here if they're going to manage to actually close out the game. Because if you can't close out the game, you just...
They're clawing it back.
Yeah.
Oh, but...
Yeah.
Ice just...
Yes. Your ability to impact the game goes down as you get to higher percent. So the red team, now they're at this crazy percent, kind of get in a situation where they can't do anything. They have to play defensive. They get separated.
I mean, as long as VA stays alive here. Now.
Yes. That was definitely critical. Surviving now. Now they want to break cross crouch cancel. That's the next step. VA finds it, and then R23's keeping Prof occupied. Oh man.
Oh, that was great. Oh man.
Yeah. R23 really
R23.
Both the blue team off the edge. Are they able to save each other? No, Ice misses it. And 148%. This is going to be a miracle if he manages to make this back.
Is VA just going to crouch by the ledge?
Yeah, he's wanting to try and steal the edge, but Ice is kind of covering it with his moves. Oh, gets a few hits. Yeah, he's going to have to play it just like this. It's going to be long. It's going to be arduous. But this is honestly his only chance to just get hit, run back to a safe position.
Oh my god. Oh my, I'm so scared then. Look how much percent he's just done on.
Yep.
Is that?
No.
Oh my, that's it though.
DI and Dreamland goes to the up B. Goes to the ledge. Okay, Red team's gonna have to be really patient here, and they get it.
Wow.
Huge pops off. Huge pops off.
Yes.
Huge pop offs there from the.
I thought he was gonna punch someone. I thought the camera's gonna get knocked over. Crazy
That
stuff.
is another 3-2 set. It's been a crazy doubles tournament so far.
I can't wait.
I literally only caught these games that I've commentated. These are the only ones I've seen, and they've all been insane.
They've been nuts, man. I'm worn out. My hands are sweating.
Yeah.
Well, these two face